What up? Yo, I feel like we real official right now. I'm sweating bullets because I'm nervous.
Get camera. Look at this.
What's going on, world? My name is Tully, 1/3 of the pod with no name.
They call me Z's.
Yo, I'm PJ, 3/3 of the pod. Say 2/3.
And we got, right, you fucking it up.
Keep fucking it up.
And today we have our first guest, the lovely Miss Julia Rory.
Why you gotta say my whole government?
Oh, my fault. I was the feds.
Before we started, you swore you had the intro on live.
I know. I told y'all I was nervous. You know what I mean? So I fucked up on the intro.
You nervous?
I'm sweating a little bit.
We got a few people here.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm scared. Nah, I'm not scared. I'm
We
from
got
Brooklyn.
an audience today.
But yeah, so
Audience.
Julia has her own podcast. It's called
me.
Black and 20
Plug
something.
me in.
It's amazing. Y'all got to check that out.
It's a
We
great
definitely gonna put it
podcast.
in the lower thirds. You know what I mean? Before we get started, you want to tell the world a little bit about yourself? We're not good at interviewing, so that's like the number one rule. Don't ask the person to tell.
Listen,
But it is what it
just
is.
follow me on at blackand20pod_ on Instagram.
Okay.
And my personal page is Crown by Jules. That is Crown, like the regular spelling of Crown by Jules. That's
Okay.
it.
We're going to put it on the screen, right?
We can put it on the screen.
Oh yeah. Well, we're gonna pop that in.
Answer me, feel me? Because I'm a
But
vibe.
yeah, man.
That's just it.
So what's good? Yo, thank y'all for being here too. Yo, we got like a little audience. It's kind of lit.
This is lit.
We gotta start somewhere. We gotta start from somewhere, yo.
And the crazy thing is, we don't know any of these people. Like, we just met all of
Right.
y'all. Like,
And that's the
looking.
best part about it. But word. All right, so yo, what's on
Yo,
the?
let's jump right into it. Yo,
Word.
before we actually get into the agenda, y'all seen that the midget joint?
Yo.
Oh
You ain't see it?
Can you actually throw it on the screen or no?
Is there a way
Can
to?
I throw it
Probably
on the
not.
screen?
Like
I
when he
could.
throws
I could
homie
throw
off
it
the
on the
bus.
screen.
Yeah. That joint was crazy.
I could throw it on the screen. It's gonna take a little second, but fuck it. We can do
Sometimes
it.
you're on Twitter and you see the bullshit.
Yeah,
This
nah, that's
was the
funny. I'm gonna
bullshit.
put it up on the
It's
screen.
just like, I feel like social media, period, is always for the fun.
I'm with all
Right.
that.
All of
yeah.
it. The internet
Yeah,
be playing.
I dedicate like a couple hours a day to like see what's happening on Twitter.
I feel like I don't want to spoil it, but initially when I'm watching it as an educator,
Nah.
Don't spoil it.
Yo.
Don't spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil it, but
Don't be that person.
That is
Nah. I was just
crazy.
gonna like warm you up a little bit, so at least you know what you're watching. Like right now, you in the complete dark, right?
wait, Tully, where you do I got?
So like,
I thought y'all
as an
bugging
educator,
out.
First of
and then
all,
you're watching it,
I'ma
I was
grab
like,
my-
yo,
PJ
like, how
came
could you
here
do
to
that to a
slay,
kid?
okay?
You're
Right, so now at least that's the precedent, right?
Silky joy. He came out with the silky.
We not playing. We not playing.
Your
And they
waves
got the
is
black
not. Your
eyebrows.
waves is not like. Well,
Nah, his.
Damn, she's trying to
you
fry
heard
you.
me. You heard me say well.
Let me be
You
the
heard
first
me
to
say
say
well.
that you got it. You got it. No mas. I don't want no smoke. I don't want no
I
smoke.
said, well, I was about to give you yours.
Yo, why would you do that to me?
All right, I found the clip.
He cares a lot about his waves. His shit
That's
trash. Your shit's looking
weird.
trash right now, though.
I wasn't
Damn.
aware. I wasn't aware at all. Yeah.
All right, so look. I'm about to put the shit up on the TV.
Silky.
Here we go.
I got a packet. Can
we see this?
Nah, I wear silkies too.
It's
I
gonna
got
be. It's
braids,
gonna be
yeah.
right there.
You feel
Can
me?
we see it from like?
My shit's spread. Sleazy for real. Sleazy for real.
Get off the bus! Oh my gosh, what this thing on me?
Shorty started wilding.
This shit funny as hell.
Crazy, yo.
So she threw homie. She threw the. Hold on, I'm gonna just.
Like, we pull like part
Just let the whole shit over.
Alright, so alright, bet. So she throwing up the toy.
Get off the fucking bus! Get off the bus, yo!
Get off the bus.
Oh my gosh, what this thing on me?
You know that's some New York shit.
Yo, they was about to beat him up.
Crazy, yo.
Shorty is wilding.
Okay?
Yo, that's all.
That nigga got a mustache.
Yo, the first time that I realized that it was a grown ass man, I was on the floor.
Yo.
I was on the floor.
Oh my god, that shit is crazy as fuck.
It's little. That is the right term. Yes.
Oh, wait. Did anyone use midget?
Yes,
Someone
it
use
is.
midget?
Yes, it is.
It's like the equivalent.
Little person.
Yeah.
Little person.
It's definitely not equivalent to the N word. Like that's crazy.
The N word? Oh, midget? Yeah. That's like a slur. Yeah, that's a slur, bro. Yeah, that's a slur. That's a fact.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
Nah, I know you can't say retarded.
I know you can't say retarded. I know that.
Yeah,
Alright,
nah.
my bad, little person.
Yeah, I didn't realize.
Little person.
But nah, that shit was hilarious. I was
I don't know
dying.
if it's equivalent to the
It's
N word
not,
though.
but we're not going. We're not.
Yeah.
understand.
Hell no.
We're not gonna say the M
Everybody
word.
got
Not
their
gonna say
thing.
We're gonna say the M word.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, what's next on the
Yo, first of all, I wanna give a shout out to Carmelo Anthony.
Oh yeah, word.
Carmelo Anthony's
applause
back
for
in the
that man.
NBA.
Yes.
Right.
We out here.
So Melo's been through a lot. Like he's been trying to get back in the league. His
Right.
last game was November 2018. So he hasn't been in the league in a minute. And he just got picked up by the Portland Trailblazers. So
Yeah, congrats to him.
congrats
Word.
to him.
And I think
hope
he's
it
gonna
works
help.
out.
I think
Yeah,
it's gonna help. I think it's gonna be good.
I think it is gonna work out.
Yo, I
But-
see him averaging 15 a night.
I don't know, man.
Yo, he's
I
gonna
don't know
give
about that.
Damian
How
Lillard
long
a
he's-
Like
legit.
12.
They were saying, yeah, like
Yeah.
12, like
Yo, he gives Damian Lillard a legit chance to rest. Like
That's
you
a
don't
fact.
have to go 80
but
minutes.
that's saying that he's still a scoring threat that he once
I
was.
think that's all he is, and I think that's the problem why he wasn't signed before. Is
But
that
the
all I
problem
can
is-
do is get buckets.
But the problem is, can he hit the open jump shot?
Right.
And
I think-
he couldn't do it in Houston.
on
And
the
it's-
second team, the ball's in your
hear- okay.
hands. Like you the man.
I hear you.
Give me the
And I
ball
think-
and clear
I
it
think there's
out.
a chance
I
that
got
he
I got
can.
15 for you tonight.
I hear you.
And on a hot night,
Look, I hope it works
I
out.
don't
I think
know.
it will work out.
On
I
a
don't know if
hot
it's gonna
night.
be 15 though.
I don't think he's gonna be averaging 15.
Yeah,
though.
that's a lot.
That's
a night.
15's a lot.
15 a
You
lot.
also
15 a lot.
gotta. You assuming he's gonna get a lot of minutes too.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
assuming,
true.
I'm
I don't
assuming
think
he
he'll
comes
get
in.
that many minutes.
Absolutely, I'm assuming he comes in with that second team. I'm
And
assuming
just-
he comes in and is like, look, just give me the ball. And if my jumper is not like, if I'm not cooking, there's no reason to keep him on the floor.
Yeah.
So like, your job is to come in, get buckets, or sit down. And that's why, like, he's gonna have that shot to get 15 consistently nightly. I'm telling you what it is.
Yeah, but I
hope
don't know.
so.
Is he the same player? He hasn't played
Of
professional.
course, he's not the same player.
He's
So
Of course, he's
Still a
I
bucket
don't-
getter. He's still a bucket getter.
We-
man.
yeah, we
Like,
just
y'all-
gonna have to
y'all
see.
pretend
We gonna
like
see.
Melo
No,
isn't
no.
even-
Yeah.
No. Look, he's a bucket getter, but he asked if he's the same player, and he's not.
He's not 03 Melo.
He not gonna be hitting at that same
He's
clip.
not even.
And then he
he's
only
not
hitting
Olympic Melo
twos.
either.
He's not Olympic Melo, but I think he's still a second team.
I think he's.
Like right now, coming off the bench, like he's not Lou Williams. No. But he's definitely like a quality six man. Like he's
Right.
a high
Yeah,
quality
okay.
six man.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
Like,
I think he's gonna give you
buckets.
12 points a game.
Yeah,
He's not gonna lock anybody down.
Nah, no defense at all.
He
Unfortunately.
ain't Rose either.
Yeah, no defense.
Nah, he's not
What?
Rose. Yo,
Yeah.
Rose
Either.
has been incredible.
Yeah.
Yo, do y'all think Rose is going to the Hall of Fame?
Youngest
Nah,
MVP ever.
Right.
Youngest MVP ever.
Yo,
so
he
right.
he was cooking early in his
Oh
career.
yeah, you want to come in, Drew? He was cooking. Youngest MVP ever. He got to go to the Hall of Fame for all
I don't think
I don't know if
goes
he.
to
I don't know if he
the
got to,
Yeah.
but I think you can make an argument.
yeah,
maybe.
okay.
Is
Maybe.
McGrady in the Hall of Fame?
Nah.
Is he
yeah.
gonna make it?
No.
Probably not.
I like.
He's not.
I like.
He's-
I like
yeah, he's-
McGrady.
I like
though.
McGrady
McGrady
over
was my
Rose.
favorite player before Melo.
I like McGrady over Rose.
He was nasty.
Wait, time out. Did Sam Cassell make it to the Hall
I
of
think
Fame?
so. Yeah.
Tracy McGrady gonna make it. Yes, he did. I think he
Why?
did.
Why are people yelling no?
Right.
Is it?
And we
No.
Say no.
No.
Yeah. That's funny as fuck.
But,
But yeah, congrats to that man.
Yeah. Shout out to
Yeah,
Melo.
that's what's up.
Facts, yeah.
I'm gonna watch the first game. I want to see how he plays.
I'm
I
a
like
support.
I'm
I'm a support.
Oh wait.
support.
You said. Oh no, you said that about Kaepernick. You said if he gets signed, you gonna
Kaepernick jersey.
you gonna get okay, but you're not
Facts.
gonna. Are you gonna get the Melo jersey?
Oh,
I should. You know what I want to get? I want to get the Blazers hoodie.
Oh,
So
yeah,
for those
that'd be
who
fire.
don't know,
That'd be
for those who
fire.
don't know, Carmelo Anthony went to Syracuse University.
Yep.
That's our alma mater. You know what I mean?
know-
We
you
went
know
to
the
school,
vibes.
me and
You know
Prince.
the vibes.
Secondly, he played for the Knicks, which is like P's favorite team.
Facts,
so he's like
facts.
a diehard Knicks
Yeah.
fan. And then now he signs to the Trailblazers, and P's like, I don't
don't know if
like,
I'ma cop that one.
You've been a Melo fan
I
for,
can't
for 20
get
years now.
get a jersey, but I could get the hoodie. The hoodie's fleet. I
Alright.
like the hoodie.
All right, bet.
We'll see. We'll see.
But yeah, speaking of Cap,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Back in the news.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, man. I didn't fall for the okie doke.
Yo.
Somebody on this couch.
Somebody
did.
sent the text to the
Somebody
text
on this
group.
couch fell for that shit.
Somebody sent the text to the text group like, "Yo, it's official." I'm like,
Yo.
"Nigga,
He literally
what?"
said, "Let's all get jerseys and take pictures."
Right.
You actually said that.
Yo.
That's a quote.
Yeah,
That's funny as
All I'm gonna
fuck.
say is,
It happened. So for people that don't know, Kaepernick got a random call from the NFL, like, yo, pull up and do a practice.
Yeah.
Like,
that was basically
like
it.
it's what was it, like Wednesday or Thursday?
Yeah.
It was like, come on Saturday.
Come on Saturday. Yeah.
It was quick,
Uh-huh.
and so it just happened out of nowhere. He was ready, but I think he peeped the bullshit. He peeped the bullshit, and he was like, all right, wait, hold on. Like, what's the stipulation behind this?
Right.
And the NFL was being real cagey about what the details were. They didn't want to say what the details were. And I think he pulled up to the actual location. And when he pulled up, they were like, so before we start, can you sign something? And he was like, nah, I'm not signing this.
Before he pulled up.
So, no, when he pulled up. Like, when he got there.
Oh,
and
shit.
when he got and apparently what they wanted him to sign was you can't hold the NFL liable for any like employment related issues.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you feel like you've been wrong, then you know
Again,
because he already settled.
So they just don't trust him.
Yeah, so
Got
don't
you.
do it again. So
Yeah.
And
he
we
was
got
like,
the bread the first time.
You got
He
the
did.
bread the
And
first
we
time.
won the
Definitely
first
did.
time.
And to the
Definitely
NFL's,
did.
you know, I understand they didn't want to go through that again.
Right,
But
right.
he's not stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's not dumb. So he was like, nah, I'm going to the high school across the street or wherever that joint was at, and he did his own practice.
You know what he got
That's
though
why.
is a black wife.
Yes,
Heard
he
you. That's a fact. That's a fact. Well,
Hey.
So
they not.
Oh, they're
Yeah,
not married?
Yeah,
I'm
they're not
sorry.
They're not
I'm
really
sorry.
married, but she holding them down.
OD.
she's definitely holding
She
it down.
definitely holding them down.
She's
I
dope.
follow her on
She's
Instagram.
dope. I love her.
She definitely
Yo,
holding them
Nessa,
down.
pull up, please.
Yeah.
Come to the podcast.
All right, yo, pull up to the pod.
Come to the podcast.
Yo. But what you think about Jay's aspect in it? Like, I know you still feel some type of way about Jay.
Yo, and
PJ hates Jay-Z right now.
right now,
Yeah, he hates it.
like Jay-Z's my
That's like
favorite
my
rapper.
dad.
Jay-Z's
I
my
love
favorite
him.
rapper.
That's like my dad.
It's like my dad. I love him. I love him.
I don't like Jay-Z that much.
I love him. What's up?
But Jay-Z's cool. Like, I'm not saying he's a terrible person, but on this issue, I can't. Because like, all right, let's go back to the original NFL deal, which we talked about.
Yes.
Right.
It looked like it was like an entertainment deal that
Yeah.
they tried to front like it was a social
Justice.
Yeah,
Yes.
you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Social
they
Like a
justice.
facade.
See
A
that?
facade.
Even though I don't agree with that, but we're not
That's
gonna we're gonna leave
that's
that.
the perception
Check back
that a
at
lot of people
episode.
have.
What was that, episode 2 or something like
Yeah,
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that 2
Oh
or
no,
1?
number 1
Yeah, it was the
actually.
first episode.
Yeah, who are we to judge?
Yeah,
Who are we to judge? Jay-Z, something like
Something
that.
like that,
Yeah,
yeah,
just
yeah.
check back at that one.
So that I was already coming into the situation like, you look crazy off that alone.
Yeah.
And then this happened, and then come to find out this was a clear. I mean, I don't know if it's clear, but to me it looks like it was a publicity stunt. I don't know
So
about
Jay
that.
supposedly set this workout up. Supposedly had a hand
Allegedly.
in setting this workout up. And if that's the case, like, first you sign with the NFL as
Right.
like the social justice guru. Like, look, we about to bridge this gap. We
Right.
about to handle things. And then we turn around and we put Cat back in the league. Right? And that would be huge because Jay-Z's initial statement
That's
on
what y'all
Cap.
wanted. That's what y'all wanted.
But who's to say
So
that that's
Jay-
not
Yo,
what it's gonna
that's
be?
Who just said that's not what's gonna happen?
Exactly.
So Jay's initial
Exactly.
statement.
And then you're gonna have to flip script. My bad.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah, is that like we are past. So initially, if you go back and watch the first episode again, you'll see that Jay's like, yo, we are past Kaepernick. We are past that. Like this move isn't about Kaepernick anymore. And essentially,
right.
this is about us moving forward as minorities in the league and taking stake and owning. Like he put this thing up as if like Kaepernick doesn't matter. Not Kaepernick doesn't matter, but like
He's not the point.
He was
Right, right.
He was Rosa
Like,
Parks and I'm
right.
Obama. Almost like he
Or
was
Martin,
he's back.
but yeah, I hear what
Martin,
you're saying.
exactly.
Rosa Parks and
So
Obama.
So here we are now. We fast forward, and you like, yo, you gonna take credit for getting him this workout, which almost contradicts a little bit about what you said. 1 and 2, it also is like, so are we past this or are we not past this?
And my question is, let's say he was the person behind this whole
Setup.
workout. Yeah, like what was he in on the publicity stunt?
Not only
That's what I wanna
was
know.
he in, did he co-sign like, yo, show up with this contract? You know what I mean? Like, how
Yo, I
far
don't
did he
think
go?
maybe
How much
he's
part
on
did he
that.
have?
Yo,
Yeah.
I really don't.
Y'all sound like
you think
conspiracy
he-
theorists.
Yes, like I don't even think it was.
Y'all
I
sound
don't
like
think it was that
conspiracy
deep, my
theorists.
nigga,
It's
honestly.
funny hearing you say that.
Yo,
Really funny.
yo.
I really don't
Like,
think Jay
this
was on
guy?
that.
Wait, so you think everything was on the up and up? He intentionally said we're trying to get Kaepernick back in the league. He had good intentions.
Yes, I really do believe that.
Until I see
really do.
otherwise,
Until I
like
see
it's
otherwise,
nothing wrong
exactly.
with capitalizing off of something. We live in America, so you know what I
Jay-Z's
mean.
a smart
But
man,
keep it
yo.
like that. Say that.
Jay's
that's
a
what you're
smart
doing.
man.
But then that
He's
defeats.
a
Well, I
smart
can't say
man.
that defeats the purpose of capitalism. But like sometimes you can't be blatant with things. It doesn't work that way.
That's fine.
So if
but-
he's just flat out like, yo, I'm about the bread. I'm trying to do this. Niggas will be like, whoa, what? Back out. And they're not going to work with him. So you gotta, I don't want to say you have to be on the slide, but you have to come correct. Like you can't just.
You got to present it
yeah.
like it's something that it's not.
Right.
Yeah. But that's not coming correct.
I know.
I think
Believe me, I
that's
know.
not coming correct though.
No, but I feel like it's a strategy to everything.
It's a publicity.
It's
a
not
PR move.
It's not a PR move. It's
What
not
you say?
a PR move.
What's wrong? What's wrong with that?
No.
What's wrong with that?
I don't think it's a PR move. I think there's all.
We can't hear you. You may want to come on the
Nah,
podcast.
go ahead.
Pull up
You
to
don't
the
think it's a
podcast.
you don't think it's a PR move and
No, I think this all plays.
Do you think Jay-Z is in the right or in the wrong?
No, I think there's all movements in this chessboard.
right.
Okay.
Exactly.
Everybody, yes.
Exactly.
I think we're not giving credit to who's on the board.
Right. Because you can't.
So who's
You.
on the
That's
board?
what. That's my stance.
I feel like Kaepernick's been on the board.
Yes.
I think Jay-Z's been on the board.
Whoa.
In a different way.
I don't know about that. He just got here.
J-
No.
I think
No.
the NFL's been on the board, and you feel like the NFL hasn't been in a position
Yeah.
to move to win, and I think that's where we're wrong. I think when we don't have the money to have a position to say,
Right.
we always think that there's something going on bigger. But I think people that have money in the pot are always on the board.
Right.
So
Right.
regardless if you're a pawn or a king or a knightsman, you're on the board.
Mhm.
Right.
And you can move.
And you have different positions that you have to play.
Positions, so regardless,
Right.
if you're going to win on this end, you still have money on the other end to come out.
Exactly.
So I
And-
think there's
I agree.
positions to play on this board,
Yeah.
but we don't give enough credit.
PJ
to
don't buy it.
I disagree, yo.
That's fine. You can disagree, but I think we don't give enough credit to who's on the board and how long they're playing it.
Yeah.
Who they're playing it to.
Mm-hmm.
So regardless if they think you're on their team or not, they're banking on you to still spend money with their.
That's a
with
fact,
their
of course. But
So
I feel like
that's all
that
that
goes to my
matters.
point.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So in that sense, like we would agree with that.
Yeah.
Right. And I think the only thing P is saying is don't put money in the same side of social justice.
Why
Like, if
not
this is
though?
social justice,
Why
we
not?
keep it a social
Thank
justice.
you, sir.
If this is a money, like you're saying, like you on a chessboard,
Why
we
not,
getting
though?
money, we did this,
Do
we
that.
made it happen. Do
Cool.
it. Don't
So-
say like, yo, in the name of
Yo, Z's. So if
I totally wholehearted. So I didn't realize we were saying the
Same thing.
message,
You know what I
but in
mean? Like,
different
get your
positions.
bread. Do your thing.
Like, get your bread, but I think there's different reasons of why people play the position they do.
Yeah, I believe
yeah, that's a
that
fact.
too.
That's a
Yeah,
fact.
we are in
I
agreement
get
on that.
that too.
Cool.
Thank
So-
but don't
Thank you,
misrepresent.
Hey.
Shout out to Toddy. Word up.
But my question is, what's wrong with that? Like, if I can change your life and also make money, am I bad? Like, am I wrong for doing that? Like, if I join with somebody like that you don't approve of, which is the NFL with
Let me ask you
Jay-Z.
this. Let me ask you this, and I want to hear your answer.
All right.
What was the whole point of Kaepernick's protesting? What was the point of that?
To fight injustice from that African Americans face.
Cool.
police brutality was,
Police-
was the big hit on
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
Right?
The face.
Yeah.
Wait a
Okay.
minute, continue. So,
Right. Cool. So if that was the point, and Jay-Z makes an announcement like, "All right, I got a partnership with the NFL, and this is what this is what we're gonna do to tackle it."
Yeah.
Wouldn't you expect that to be true? Like, this is really what he's planning on
Yeah.
doing.
And like I said
So
before,
you don't have a problem with him saying it, but it's not actually.
But it can't be that-
outside of the NFL. Look at what Jay-Z is doing as far as
What is he doing?
as
Donating-
far
Oh,
as, like,
my bad. The 400K.
Nah.
you saying it like that's a little bit of money.
It is a little bit of money.
That is a
Oh
little bit.
my
That is a little bit of money.
God.
No.
In the grand scheme of things,
not everybody is
So,
pulling up
check
with
this out.
400K.
So,
Not
Jay has
everybody's
ma-
pulling up with 400K.
So listen, Jay
Not
has a
everybody-
lot
no
of.
one's
but
doing
Jay-Z's not putting that up. The NFL is putting that up. The NFL is a
Which is
$1 billion
smart.
league.
So no. I think
You
she's
gotta
saying,
start
like,
somewhere.
What is he doing
NFL's a $1 billion
outside of the
league.
NFL, like the separate organizations, like the separate things he's
exactly.
donating.
Right.
First 50.
But I think that doesn't matter. We don't care about that because right now we're talking about
Why-
the NFL.
We are talking about NFL.
But why
We're not
doesn't
talking
it
about- we're not
matter?
talking
Like,
about
why,
who's giving to
that's-
what.
why do we only hold just the NFL? Like, there's
Because-
so many different things going
Right.
on.
No,
because the
There's so
NFL
many
is
other things
being
contributing
egregious
to
about
that.
this
Right,
shit.
preach.
So many other things contributing to that. You cannot just say the NFL. And
Right.
The NFL literally punished somebody for speaking out about it. That's why we're talking about it.
Cats lost their jobs.
Cats lost their job.
You lost
But he
your
got
livelihood.
paid. He got paid though.
That
He got paid. Who?
I don't know how many exactly.
like
how many
two.
cats.
Who? What happened?
there's two to name. There's
But
two
people,
to name.
people lost their
But-
job. Enough people. If it was just one person, you got to answer to that. If it was just one person. Kaepernick, yeah. Like Kaepernick lost his
Antonio
job.
Brown.
Kaepernick hasn't worked for 3 years.
But
So there's a separate deal.
I think
Right.
you gotta jump on the pot.
Right,
Exactly.
that payment.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah, no,
Exactly.
he definitely got paid.
Exactly.
He got
Definitely
paid.
got paid.
That was
It
it
was
was
a
a
settlement.
it was an
Exactly.
undisclosed amount.
Yo.
So-
It was a settlement.
I
But
think
yeah,
we
let's
may
just
have to
say
move
let's
on.
just say it was
Wait,
no.
why-
We don't
why
have
did
to
he get
move on
the
yet.
settlement?
We don't
Why
have
did
to
he get
move
the
on
We
yet.
settlement?
may have to move on.
We don't have to move on yet. We got 9 minutes before our next break, so we good. We
Hey, yo.
keep this going.
Hey, yo, shout out to Kaepernick. I do hope he gets the job though.
Yeah,
Like,
but
I
what
hope
I'm saying,
somebody-
but if
11 teams.
he was paid and compensated, like let's say if it was just compensated for the 3 years that he missed.
it was a settlement.
Okay, he settled. That shit is. I don't want to say it's done,
It's not done.
but
'Cause he's
now
still trying to- he's
what?
still trying to
He's
work.
trying to get a job, and like you just said, 11 teams came out. You said I didn't see that report, but you mentioned that how they were saying how his arm is looking strong and all this other stuff. So
was P.
more than likely he should get a job. Now, once he gets a job, then what is your stance?
if he gets a job, I'm gonna say cool, but it wasn't because
Jay.
it wasn't
Damn,
because
so
of
he
Jay.
can't win for losing.
What?
Jay-Z can't win for losing. Like, no matter what he do in your eyes, you're just gonna be like, nah, it's not because of you.
Yeah, because I'm looking at what I think his intentions are, and
Right.
I don't think they're genuine here.
I just don't see what the issue is when capitalism comes
There's
into play.
nothing wrong with it. Just keep it real about what you're doing. There's nothing wrong. Yo, get to the bag. I'm trying to get to the bag myself.
Everything is
Right, right, right.
malicious. Not everything is malicious. Everything is planned out, especially with Jay-Z. I feel like
Yeah.
he's a smart man.
So what do y'all think about Jay-Z saying, "Oh, this is a publicity stunt"? Do you think that was?
Oh, I didn't know Jay said that.
Publicity stunts on Colin Kaepernick's
Yes.
behalf. Yes.
What did you think about that?
The crickets.
So why? I guess
You got a
I think
cricket?
so. No. I
I
think
do
we
got a
need
cricket.
more. I think we need more background on it. I think that's why people are a little bit lost right now.
Nah, because he was just like he's disappointed in Kaepernick because
Yeah.
he thought that the
Okay,
NFL
okay,
gave him
stop.
an opportunity. Yeah, stop those crickets.
Yeah, I don't know why I kept going.
If that's the case, I feel like Jay expected something of Kaepernick that he didn't even provide. You know what I'm saying? So in that case, there was just a miscommunication.
But I don't even see why
If
it would be
anything.
a publicity stunt on Colin Kaepernick's behalf. This guy just wants a job. I'm trying to not say the N word. We should do like a jar, and you gotta like
Put a quarter?
not a quarter. Niggas gotta-
a dollar.
I was gonna say 5 or some shit.
Ooh,
What if you
he's
said the N-word?
expensive.
Cause I want to slow down on saying it. Cause I
So
be
then
saying it a
you
lot on
pay
the
5.
podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why I
gonna be
call.
all your bread.
I know.
Isaiah
Oh, yeah,
said.
I feel like you fine.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? All right.
Like
You matter of fact,
sparingly.
yo,
yeah.
let's
Like,
scratch
To the
that
point where I'm
idea.
like, all right,
Let's scratch that
I've
idea.
heard it a
Fuck
lot
that.
today.
Yeah.
Let me not say it.
Right. Matter of fact,
I
scratch
don't
that
wanna be that
idea.
nigga.
But that's 5. That's 5 cash.
I don't want to be it.
That's 5. But nah, my bad. What was you saying, Peter? You was saying.
No. Julia was talking.
Oh, what were you saying? Oh, we don't remember.
Oh, my bad. We were talking about the Jay-Z feeling like it was a publicity stunt.
That Cap
Yeah.
sold
So,
out.
look,
Okay. Oh, that's what I was saying. I
don't
was
know
saying
if
that
you-
there
Yes,
was just like a miscommunication between the two parties.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
what I feel like.
Probably
it
is.
was,
They're not. They
because
clearly not
They're
communicating.
clearly, they're clearly
Right.
not on the same.
Right.
doo-doo. Like so.
Yeah.
Yo,
I think that's
another
what it
sports
was.
note. My bad. I'm sorry.
Nah,
to
that's
cut
good.
you
That's
off.
great. We
In my
got-
mind, did y'all see the Miles Gilbert smack Rudolph?
Yeah, I did
Rudolph.
see that.
Yo.
I did.
I ain't see that.
And
pull it up on YouTube.
somebody got off scot free.
Yes.
In that
Yo,
whole
so
shit.
Yes.
he
Yes.
no. So check this out. Like, so I don't know if you looking for the video now.
Yeah, I can
So
put-
we had 20 seconds left in the game, fourth quarter. Miles, Miles,
your brother,
Garrett,
Miles Garrett.
Garrett.
Yeah, I thought like
Yeah, we showed you the video.
My bad. What did I say?
Smacked him with the helmet.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
You gotta be more specific,
my
bro.
bad. My bad. I don't know what.
Yeah,
did I
he
say
got
the
my-
first
he got
time?
my
Did I
last
say
name.
Go on
Miles
YouTube, Tully.
Garrett. Miles Garrett.
I need tissue.
Plays for the Browns, and it's a
think it up.
Steelers and Browns game,
Can I get up?
and he
We about to take a break.
Okay.
and he gets into like a small tussle with Rudolph from the Steelers,
You put bros. Bro.
Yeah, I'm just trying.
and no, I'm looking at my bad. And so like so Garrett tackles him. Rudolph gets mad, tries to take his helmet off. He doesn't get it off officially. Garrett gets up, jumps on Rudolph, takes his helmet off.
Yeah, we're gonna play it right now.
From the helmet coming off to Garrett smacks him across the top of the head with the helmet.
I don't like the narrative around this shit.
And
we
that's
don't even need to play it
the,
now.
That's the narrative being told.
Yeah.
That's the narrative being told as to what
But
happened.
the truth is,
But
the
if you-
little guy, I don't know his name, he actually started
Something
it.
Murphy.
Yeah, whatever his name is. Nah, we don't even need to play that. Z's explained it like.
Oh, I thought you were going to show. That's why I didn't. Because there's
Oh, you
a lot
haven't
of,
seen it?
there's like a
Play it,
lot of
play it,
there's,
play it.
Oh, all right.
there's incidents that happen throughout it. Like I guess.
Huh?
Go to the speaker thing at the bottom.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You're saying like mute this.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Oh, okay. So that the y'all can see, yeah, we gotta work out this, but this is good so that when we actually get in front of like a huge audience, we can know how to.
That nigga said. $5.
$5.
He's like, ooh, he was upset.
But yo, he ate that
He was
though.
upset.
He really ate that
I
though.
don't know if he ate it. Like,
Now he ate it because he didn't hit the ground.
He ate it. He didn't drop.
Because he didn't drop. He ate it.
Yes.
Yeah,
When I
he got
got
hit with a
hit,
helmet.
when I got hit, I got hit with a
helmet.
fist and I dropped.
Yeah, you gotta drop sometimes.
like I dropped.
Sometimes
Like
you
he
don't
ate
feel
that shit.
your
If somebody
legs.
hit you with a helmet, bro, that shit is supposed to reduce impact. You know how hard that is? Like,
And you know they suspended him for the rest of the year, right?
Yeah,
oh,
she
they
told us
did?
that.
Oh,
But
wait,
they
wait.
found
What? It
Rudolph.
just said they found him what? How
They
much?
found Rudolph.
42,000. 42,000.
Yeah, that was.
Damn.
So check
Yeah,
this
that
out.
was
This is
for
out.
this.
Boom.
That nigga pulled him up.
I like his teammate though who came over and started fighting him. I like that dude, number 53. He was like, yo, he kicked him. He kicked him. I'm like, yo, like,
Did he get suspended?
nah.
He white.
Let's talk
Count to
about
it.
it.
That's
Exactly.
Because honestly,
Exactly.
what's dude's name that
Yo.
got hit with the helmet?
Rudolph. I think Mason Rudolph. Yeah, it was a quarterback.
Yo, that was crazy.
That was intense. I was like,
Yeah, that's
So they
CT.
say,
I was like, ooh.
But that sucks.
Yeah.
I think that
For the most
they
part.
like suspended him for the rest of the year because of society, like
couple
all
peop-
the pressure.
A couple people were fined. Rudolph was fined.
Yeah.
on
Teams
the
were
back
fined
end.
a
Teams
quarter
were
mil
fined
each.
Yeah. Individual players were fined, but the only player who was suspended
Was
was
him.
Garrett. And
Which
was,
is crazy.
No, was
Yeah.
Garrett.
Was
And
Garrett,
not only
yeah.
was Garrett suspended, like if you slow the video down and start watching things, like people are picking out different things as the video goes. Like one, Rudolph tries to take the helmet off first.
Yep.
Secondly, once Garrett takes the helmet off, like in the video, he kind of stops.
Right.
Yeah, I see you. He kind of stops and shows out. Rudolph chases him around the blocker.
Right.
Grabs his
He
privates.
provoked
What did
him.
you say? He escalated
Once he
the
grabs,
shit?
Yes, he definitely escalated it and he provoked
grabs his
it.
privates.
what's up?
Once he
Like,
grabs the
if
privates,
somebody
once he
says,
grabs the
"What's up?"
privates, he
Is
goes
he
over the
suspended?
top of that
Right.
with the helmet. You know, so and even on the way down, like they're trying to say he kicked him in a private as well. I didn't see the kick.
Yeah.
Like when I watch it, I don't see the kick, but you do see like him try to take the helmet off. Then you see him like chase him down, almost
Right,
like
right.
runs up to him, grab him,
Yeah.
and then you see the helmet come across the top of the head.
That shit was crazy.
I saw the kick too.
Too much.
Yeah.
I saw the kick.
Yeah. So like, it's not as if like, because the way that the story is being portrayed and the way that you watch it is like, yo, Garrett lost his mind, snapped, hit Rudolph in the head, and
Yeah.
it was just a tackle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he
Right.
was, you know what I mean? Rudolph was just this nice guy.
They're not giving you the
Yeah.
full picture.
Like,
So
they're
yo,
not showing you what happened.
so we gonna continue this. We gonna take a quick break and we'll be
Okay.
right back. Good shit, y'all.
She looked like early.
Okay. Yo. We
Yo, yo, yo.
are
We started.
back. Yeah. So now we about to get into the next topic of conversation, and that's mainly why, you know what I mean, we had our first guest. Yo. And you know it's picking this up too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But nah, so that's why we had Julia on, because we wanted to talk about interracial dating and just hear everyone in the room's their perspective on the topic. So that's why we mainly had Julia on, you know what I mean? So, because, you know, with her podcast, she talks about her life and different things like that. So I think that we should start with you and just, actually, before we do that, let's do a little hand raise. Like, how many people here prefer, or I don't know what I would say, like not prefer, but
How many of y'all like dip in other races?
yeah, like, is it okay to you? What are your thoughts? So let's say, I don't want to say for, but if you're okay with interracial dating, raise your hand. Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be complete opposite.
I'm fine with it.
All right.
God damn, I'm disappointed.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Personally, yes. Okay. Personally, would you date outside of your race? Have you dated outside of your race? Oh, the numbers drop down now. Okay.
It
Right.
is.
Yeah, it's two different questions.
It is.
Yeah. Okay. But we all know that we're not judging people who do, or are we?
Of course not. This is a no judgment zone.
Right.
No judgment zone
Right.
at all.
Right.
Like,
Okay.
What you prefer is what you prefer.
Right. Okay. So yeah, we get that. But would you personally like? And so
Would you or have you? Because you said both of those things.
Oh, I did. Okay.
Also, ask would you?
Would I?
No, I'm saying like ask.
I'm about to say.
Ask the group. Would you?
Yeah. So would
engage
you? Yeah.
And interracial dating. Raise your hand.
Yeah.
So when you say dating, what do you mean?
You know. Now you know.
Yo, the
Okay, that's a
feds.
different question. That's a
like-
different question because I have slept with.
Whoa. Let's talk about it. Oh, we got the Deweys too. You know what I
You
mean?
know what I mean? We
Nigga
out
shot
here.
them. Yeah.
Hold
word.
on, let me get my shit right.
Where's yours at?
Spend the night and you spend the
Is that
night?
a date? If you consider that a date?
I don't know where you went with that.
Wait, but Julia,
That was
so
crazy.
what were you saying? You said that you've dated.
I have not dated outside my race, but I
Okay.
have slept outside my race. Is the difference. There is
Right.
a difference.
Okay,
There
and,
is.
and so you don't see a problem with that.
I tried it. I tried anything once. I'll try anything once.
Why haven't you dated?
Why haven't I? Just
Yeah.
feel like I personally need someone that can relate to what I've been through.
It's a
So what
culture
if
thing.
you
It's a cultural thing for me.
what if you met someone that's outside of our race, but they had the same life struggles that you have had?
Like I said, it's a cultural thing, so maybe. But I honestly feel like as a black woman, my duty is to love a black man.
Okay.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
I'm very pro-black. Anybody who knows me knows that I am very pro-black. So that's a part of my being pro-black. Like
Right.
I'm here
All
for the
right.
black man.
What are your thoughts, PJ?
Look, I think personally, my preference is to date black women.
Yeah.
But I'm cool if you want to date white women. I'm
So
okay
why,
with
when I was fucking with the white girl, and y'all would never want to meet her? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about
We
it.
gave you the side eye. Like,
Y'all used to give me the hardest
that.
time.
We did.
So I never brought her
mean-
around. I couldn't bring her around.
I'm not gonna.
I was like, yo, like my
I'm
niggas.
not gonna lie though. Her name was OD White.
Chill, don't put the name up.
It was. I'm not, but it was a very
Ashley,
white
was she
name.
Ashley or Emily?
Neither.
No,
Neither.
You the feds
No, I'm
too.
joking. But honestly, I didn't have a problem with her. I didn't have a problem with
Shannon.
her.
Oh, my bad. I turned that down.
Well, you had a problem with her?
Z's, yeah. So I was trying to like walk us into it, like start with y'all and then get Z's, because you know Z's stance.
You know.
So yeah, so
Go ahead, Malcolm.
you wouldn't date
Talk
so you wouldn't date outside of the race.
No.
You say it is what it is.
It is what it
but
is.
would you personally date outside of
Like date.
like take seriously?
Is that what when you go out?
I wouldn't close the door on that, but probably not.
Word?
You gonna bring a white woman home to,
Nah,
to,
no,
to a guy and their mother?
Nah.
Hell
Let's get right,
Hell,
bro.
Facts.
I
Like you
wouldn't.
know.
To a guy and their
You
mother,
know.
a strong one even. Like plays
Yes.
0 games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I
No.
wouldn't.
No.
And that's just because it's a cultural thing.
It's a
a
you gotta be
culture
deep
thing.
in love. You gotta cut your arm off
yeah.
and be like, Ma, I
Yeah, my mom
sacrificed
was
this for her."
definitely-
She will still be
She-
like,
Right.
what
She'd
you
be
gonna
like,
do with
what?
this?
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
she was-
So Z's, what is your stance? Z's don't even like pork.
Go ahead, Malcolm.
I don't fucking pork
I don't eat the white man pig. I don't eat the white man
pork
pig.
on my
Damn, pigs delicious.
No
you don't eat pork
on
either.
my fork.
Ain't no pork.
You
in
eat
my
pork?
fork.
No
said
pork
Z's
on
don't
my
even eat
fork.
That's why we here. You eat pork. We couldn't even order pizza. He was like, nah, no sausage, no
he was like
pepperoni.
pepperoni and sauce. He was like, fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here. He said no nigga. Like, I was like, wow.
That's $5.
No, he said that.
That's $5.
No, he
That's
said
what I
that.
didn't say that.
I got the text to prove it. I'll screenshot it, throw it up.
That's for a fact you did. That's for a fact.
That shit is crazy. But nah, like I'm real curious to have this conversation with you, bro.
Yo.
Z's is on point with the shit now.
Like, I don't even know where that's at.
Bro, what's your stance, bro? What's your stance?
I think that like I would like a black woman to marry, to have and cherish. I feel like I grew up in a black household with a mom, black dad, black sister, black aunts, black cousins. Like You know, and these are the women who I feel like, oh, like this is kind of what you aspire to have. Like you aspire to a woman like your mother. You aspire to a woman like your sister. You aspire to a woman who is like the people in your family. And I think that with that being said, I don't know if a white woman or a Asian woman or any, you know, other woman, whether other than a black woman, can like understand the household that I come from and the household and the expectations of what a woman is and how we handle that. Right. And so if my only example of that, you know, for the past, you know, 30
your
years
life
is a black woman.
Yes.
So let me ask you this.
It's
When I
slow.
come home,
So let me ask you this. A lot of people say that if you don't date a black woman, that equates to self-hate.
Yep.
Or you don't like black
And we're
women.
gonna go into that clip.
Do you agree?
I have something to say.
I'll
about
say this. I don't think it's so far to go like, or you hate yourself, but I do think there's a piece of yourself that you a little bit don't love. Like I think there is a difference, right? So if you find if I am a black man and I found a white woman who I'm like, yo, I just love her, I'll take that, right? Like, cool, that happens. Do your thing, brother. Like, who am I? But I think if you like, yo, I don't like her because she not light enough or she not dark enough. I think that is like, yo, a self-hate
That's
thing.
clear
Like,
self-hate.
like you don't love yourself, man. Like somebody who's like, yo, like black women are too blah 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 or
too hood, too
like,
ghetto,
yo, like,
too bitchy.
Dude, like you soft.
But I don't personally think that just because you date a white woman.
But I think if you only are shooting
at white women.
You only shooting at like.
But so what about the black guy? Remember we went to the house party on Rhode Island. Remember, and so the brother there, they're African, and he at the time he was about to marry a white woman, and we actually had a convo. I don't know. I'm pretty sure y'all was there. I know for a fact Z's pulled up, but basically like he was just saying, yo, this is all. I haven't even stated my point, my stance yet, but he was saying how this is all I knew. Like I grew up in Maine, or like he grew up somewhere Vermont. African dude grew up in Vermont. I was like, what?
That's crazy. I didn't know. Yeah.
And so he's like, this is all I knew. So this is what I like. So that's
what he was exposed to.
Right. Yeah. So I'm like, so where does that come in? Like,
I feel like
he can't hate himself.
The first time you laid your eyes on one boy, you should have been like,
woo!
Facts. The first one you laid your eyes on that was attractive, you should have been like, damn.
I wonder.
That's what I've been missing out on.
I would probably go as far, if I remember the conversation correctly, I believe that he said he's never even been with a black woman.
That's
sad. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie, that's crazy. But that is all he knew though.
Yeah. So it's like, can you knock that?
Yeah.
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
And that's where it ties into like, so my personal stance, I feel like you love who you love. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I know Dr. Umar, he has, you know, a whole different, we got, cause we gonna pull up a clip from him. We gonna pull up a clip from him. We gonna talk about it. But it's like, I just feel like if you love who you love, it is what it is. It's not necessarily a self-hate. In the point of view that you made, I see where you coming from. Cause niggas do that. I don't fuck with light-skinned chicks cause they don't give me no play. I don't fuck with this type of chick cause they don't give me no play. Yes. That's
No.
Oh, okay.
I think
hold on. Let her go.
That is different than what you're saying. That's a totally different thing.
That's different. Yeah.
But what would,
I could just say that like me personally, from my own body, like it is no. Because I have dipped and dabbed in many different races, and I still go back to the black man. Like that's just what I go back to. I have experienced many different types of people, and I'm just like, nah, black, black.
We talking
each
like
time.
girls.
I'm talking about girls and men. Like I've still always went back to the black man. Always.
Hey, shout out to the black man.
So we talking
and
like,
the black women.
Wait, so we talking like that was my next question. So we talking like white women, Asian women.
Yes. No, but yes, I have experienced.
Yo, she be dipping, bro.
Don't talk about business without me telling my story.
You said I be dipping.
Let me tell it. No, but not on some serious shit. Like I have been with men and I have been with women. I have been with black women, white women. A plethora of.
So have you? So my next question is like, have you dated these women or men seriously? I think it's more so like what we're looking at. So when you
outside of the people that's outside of the race.
Yes.
So
I thought you said you did.
Outside of my race, I have my first girlfriend actually was a white girl.
Oh.
So why do you keep going back to black men though?
I love a black man.
Yo, shouts out to us.
I love a black man. And I want to say that I have been in relationships where it seems unhealthy. It seems like it's just not what it's supposed to be. And
Yeah.
I've been hurt by black men, but that does not mean that every man is the same.
Right.
And that I'm going to just keep continuing to be what that person wanted me to be. Like, it's different people. You meet with different people with different traumas, different whatever. Right. And you go with it and you learn from it. And I always say that no matter what, like, I was raised by a strong black man. So that took a lot of that is a part of me.
Have you been? Oh, you seconding it out here? Okay.
Hold on. You want to slide in real quick? Slide next to PJ.
Yeah, come on.
Introduce yourself. Here we go. Hey, yo, that's sweat shooters. That's sweat shooters.
Fire.
Yeah, that shit
Please
is fire.
fuck. Please
So-
fuck. Hi.
Okay.
Hello, I love my black dad.
Yes.
I have a Puerto Rican mom.
Oh yeah. Talk about that.
But
Coming
who
from-
really held it down was my black
Slide down.
dad.
Dad,
Black
yes.
dad from DC. He was just
Yeah.
a lot more involved. He's a present parent. He's a strong black man, held his family down, like, and still now.
Oh, you're from
Yes.
DC originally?
My dad is from DC.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm from Jersey.
Okay.
Okay.
Mom's from Puerto Rico.
From
No.
Jersey, mom's from
That's
Puerto
like
Rico.
my-
Okay.
like, that's how I feel. Like, my
Did you
family.
grow up speaking Spanish in the home?
No, that was a conflict in terms of, I think, language. Or both of our parents have two different stories. Where my dad is like, I can't teach you Puerto Rican culture. I'm not Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
But my mom she said she didn't feel as comfortable sharing her culture in the house. But then also, my brother was confused with language. He was with my grandma who pretty much spoke Spanish all day.
Yeah.
Then coming home to our family who spoke English, there was like a conflict in terms of their language.
Right.
I
Right.
can resonate with that.
Right. So then he wasn't picking up a language and he was getting language confused. So then they were
Right.
like, you need to pick one language in the house.
A little closer
Yeah.
to the
Roll with
mic. A
that.
little closer to the mic, guys. Yep.
So do you
Oh,
think
sorry.
that culture consideration is something that people should think about?
You should consider it. Love is hard enough, right?
Right.
Finding somebody that you vibe with on so many levels and natural compatibility. So if that person is a different race, I'm not opposed to that. What I'm opposed to, if you're saying I'm not going to date a black man or black woman
Because
this other race is better,
right.
that I don't agree
Yeah,
with.
I think that's completely
You
wrong.
didn't date
Love
every
who you
black
love.
man or every
Right.
black woman in the world.
Exactly.
Right,
Don't
right.
put us down a few notches
Right.
and compare us to other races. That's
But
my
Thank you.
How common do you think that is, though?
I think it's
rare.
very common.
No, I think it's
very common.
okay.
I think
Why?
it's very common
think
because
it's
I
rare.
have
Yeah.
dated men and I've seen men who really like, no, I'm going for the Puerto Rican or I'm going for the Dominican. I'm going for the Portuguese. And they're going for everything else that's not close to black. Not even really knowing what like how a lot of these cultures come from
Yeah.
black individuals. Like,
Right, right.
And like, don't suck your teeth.
Well, I
Don't
mean,
kiss your teeth.
No. I'm not saying that doesn't exist. It does, but I feel like it's a classic example of like the few just being amplified to make it look like it's way bigger than what it actually
No,
is.
but
I don't think the majority of black men do or say that.
But I want to say it's enough for that black women to feel a certain way about it.
It's true.
Because we sit here and like, because I know that there's women that feel like, okay, I have to date I can date outside my race because a black man does not appreciate me because they're too busy appreciating other women. Y'all might not.
Yeah, I don't.
Exactly.
Do y'all know anybody that's like?
Exactly.
Wait, come up, cause you got the shirt.
Exactly.
All right. Well, the shirt says
Exactly.
"Black men, I love you," and I appreciate
Love that shirt. Yeah, we gotta get that on camera. We gotta get that on camera.
She's like,
But
no.
I do think that black men are always looking for something more exotic.
Always.
Always.
That is a gross.
The ones
Always.
who, not always. I'll take that back. I won't generalize.
yeah.
all
Yeah.
black men,
That's a
but the
general
ones that we're talking about in this instance that
Yeah.
are particularly looking for women that are not black.
Yeah.
Also, they're still putting lighter skin on a pedestal.
Facts.
They're putting hair on a pedestal. So, like, I think when black men say things like that, it's not necessarily because they hate black women, but it's because they feel like this certain look will set them apart. From
Exactly.
Right.
the black
I can
woman
agree
that
with
is
that.
stereotypically angry. Or
See, I
loud.
find that to be so weird. I like when I look at like I never look at like, oh, I want the lighter complexion person. I look at how even your skin is. Like because you could be light skinned with uneven skin. And it like honestly, like I'm so serious. Like I yo, watch the cup, bro. This shit gonna fall. So, but like uneven, like I don't know. I just look at it, and if your skin doesn't look healthy to me, I don't like it.
Even just like blotches and all
Yeah, like cause I feel like your physical appearance, like your skin, it tells a story. It tells a story of who you are. It tells a story of what you consume. And so when I look at a woman, I'm like, yo, like, I'm like, yo, you got.
You can't judge someone's skin routine.
I'm not judging, but I'm just saying.
Bad chick with vitiligo, like she was bad.
No, but vitiligo is something different. But when your body,
that's not. I'm not talking about that. Yeah, she is gorgeous. Yeah.
So what are you saying about her, bro?
Nothing. I ain't saying nothing about her. She is fire. Like she is definitely. But I'm saying like.
I understand what Tully's talking about.
Thank
because
you.
It's like
Somebody support me. I appreciate it.
No, I understand it because
yo, you supposed to let him drown.
Nah, they be trying to jump me on here.
Yo, Tully be talking wild crazy, and now you co-signing crazy shit.
But yo,
facts only.
I want to show this. I want to put up this clip by Dr. Umar Johnson real quick, and then let's talk about it.
Here we go.
We do not bang with Umar.
10 minutes for the next break.
I know.
In that particular interview, you talked
not
about
even
blow it up.
issues and also
Black
people talking. One of them dealt with your views on interracial marriage.
Yes, sir.
And so, so explain that for folks who did not hear it.
Certainly. Simply put, any black man who is with a woman who's not an African herself is going to have a difficult time getting respect from me. I believe black men need to be with black women. The black family is under attack. Only 1 out of every 4 black women gets married. The black woman is last likely to get married. She's the last married, the first divorced. We have what? 2/3 of our children being raised by working class and impoverished single black female-led households. The destruction of a nation begins in the home of its families. And if we want to save black people, we have to save the black family. And in order to do that, black men have to commit themselves to black women.
So when you talk about not getting your respect, so if that's the case, you're saying President Barack Obama to get your respect because his dad married a white woman?
Oh, not at all.
With Harry Belafonte?
Not at all. I want to be very clear about something. As Pan-Africanists, the product of an interracial union is an African. I have heroes who are biracial. Some of the grandfathers of Pan-Africanism were of mixed racial ancestry. You don't blame a child for how they got here.
But I'm asking you this here. Harry Belafonte has a white wife. No respect for him?
It would be very. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter your social status.
So no. I didn't say social. I'm talking about the one who put the work.
Right, but you put him out.
No. I'm asking you. So Harry Belafonte.
Yes, sir.
Sidney Poitier, Julian Bond, Vernon Jordan.
And you're naming all them to say what?
No, these are all African American men who have
done some good things.
But it comes down to what their part that they had.
Any black man who marries a white woman will not get your respect.
Can I respond?
Hold on. He about to respond.
I feel like rewinding.
Who you name.
No.
I don't care how much work you did for black people. Your greatest commitment to black people is being committed to a black woman. It is still a contradiction. No matter how much you think you did for the struggle, if you really were concerned with black people, you would have committed yourself to a black woman.
Exactly.
So it doesn't matter how successful they are. It doesn't matter how great you may claim them to be. At the end of the day, you didn't think enough about your own people to marry a woman who looks like you.
Woo.
Yeah, in the next generation. That's what it all comes down to.
I heard PJ saying he disagreed. I want to ask why.
Because I mean, he's diminishing the contributions of some really like.
So, and that's what I think. That's why we talked through it. We spoke through it because he clarifies that. So he, and that's why I was like, yo, rewind it because he's saying like, yo. And that's what he's going to start to say, like, yo, the social injustice of XYZ when he starts going on at the end piece. But he was like, why are you naming these people? Because I'm about to tell you, your social and economical matters don't matter.
Right.
It does matter.
But that's what he's saying.
If you put in work on this earth for black people, why doesn't it matter? Because you have a white
So
parent.
I want to say.
No. And again, that's what he says. Like, we're not talking about the parent. We're talking about, like, you choosing a white woman. So as a man, you chose a white woman. So you're saying, like, you put, that's like Martin Luther King. You doing all this work for black people. We're trying to get ahead, and then you go on and marry a white woman.
Well, he was fucking white prostitutes, but
and he says like that, right? And he says that diminishes your.
Oh, we know.
Nah, he was catching white kills for sure.
No. We absolutely know that. The FBI tapped his hotel room, and they bugged his room, and they had him yelling. While fucking white prostitutes. Lord, I am not a nigger tonight. If you Google,
you bugging out.
Google it.
Google it.
Is that real?
Google
it.
Is that real?
Google it. Facts.
I don't
Google
know about.
I read that. I was like, what?
I don't know about.
We don't believe you need more people.
No. We don't. I'm sorry to take us down a rabbit hole. I want Z's to continue. Yes, he said, Lord, I am not a nigga tonight. He said that.
I don't know about that.
It's fine. It's fine. But wait. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I just had an article where I got masters.
I heard everything Dr. Umar Johnson was saying, and I just say that a part of me being a black woman and being able to honor a black man, I say that I do that so that I can create a legacy to support like that the black black dream is supposed to be.
Can I say something?
That black people can be great. What would you want to say?
So I hear where he's coming from, but here's where I disagree.
Okay.
He contradicted himself in that video. And where he contradicted himself was when Roland Martin asked him about Barack Obama. And he was like, I can't say where, like, it doesn't matter how you got here. What I'm saying is like who you deal with. So I felt like he was trying to diminish the black man for dating outside of his race. Right. But if he does whatever he does and then creates a product, he mentioned that the product of that interracial union is still going to be a black child. So why does it matter? That's my point. Why does it matter if you date? Like everybody says, I think Kanye said it in the song, fuck with whatever shorty name is, because if she has kids, they're going to be a nigga. Like, you know what I mean? They're going to be black. So if you know that our genes dominate, and you also on top of like the social justice and you doing things with black people, you gonna fuck with a white woman, you gonna fuck with a Chinese woman, that kid gonna be black anyway. So why does it matter?
It contributes to the slave narrative because they always say when Jim Crow was like in effect, it was like you are who your daddy is. So okay, yeah, that change exactly. That change with slavery was
because before it was actually. The law
a little closer.
The law was whatever your father was.
Yeah.
Right.
And there was a slave who claimed the status of her father, who was a white man, and ended up getting free. Mm-hmm. So then they ended up having to change the law.
Exactly.
Nigga said, hold up.
Where's my eraser?
Hit a cheat code. Oh, that's a cheat code. Right.
And they changed the law to whatever your mother was.
Right.
But traditionally, right.
Yeah. They were saying like if you have like, I don't even know, like
it was like 3/4 or like
no, 3/5 of a man, but like
3/5 of a
but I'm saying like 1/8 or something crazy. Let's say 1/20th of like 1/8 of a drop of black blood, you black. So it's like at the end of the day, like why does it matter? You know what I mean? That's why I wanted to play that because
you can date a black man, like my ex-husband,
black woman.
My ex-husband, like I
shit, you were married?
People. Yes, I lost respect for him is because I feel like he preferenced me because I was mixed.
Oh, I'm
still very pro-black regardless of me being mixed because the Puerto Rican side is still
black
dysphoria.
Right.
For you to say that, I don't have respect for that. He was like, "Oh, it's so hard being a black man." I'm like, "You don't want to be black? What are you trying to say?"
Yeah.
Like, for me, it seemed like he was just trying to not be black, and I'm not going to assist you with that.
Right.
Did he want for his kids to not be black?
Right, he's remarried to a Latino lady now.
So I have a question. Do you think that, and I think this goes to the point we were talking earlier, do you think that he married you or fell in love with you because you are fair skinned? Or did he feel like you were not, like, this is not a black woman, this is a, mixed woman, or this is a ethnic woman?
He started getting to know me.
And he was like, she's actually black and she about it. Like,
yes.
When I meet people that way, I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm no longer attracted to you because you cannot just be attracted to me based on my skin color.
Right.
Because I'm still pro-black. Don't get it twisted.
Right. So I think we should continue, or do y'all want to stop? Y'all want to continue? All right. Before you ask that question, we're gonna take a quick break again.
Why you asked us then?
Because if y'all wanted to stop, I was gonna hit y'all with the outro. But then if y'all wanted to keep going, I was gonna hit y'all with this. Nah.
When they come back.
So yeah, we're gonna take a quick break again because our camera runs on a 29-minute clock. All right, we are back for the second time. Yeah, we're back for the second time. I wanted to say something before we got that question. So the one thing that when we first thought about the topic, the first thing that came to my mind, I wanted to mention it, and I think we should be like, just open to the world or whatever it should be. So I just wanted to say this. No box has ever came close to Black Box. I'm just saying.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Whatever. Yeah, that's the
I'm gonna keep it a buck. So, and I've had other races box, and I like it. I like it. It was
What
great.
complexion
Dominican
was it?
box is
What complexion
close.
was it?
Complexion don't matter.
What it matter what it look like?
Black though.
They're black.
Yeah, they black though. All right,
Yeah,
so
complexion.
So we right back at
Yeah,
what black
complexion
women.
don't
Yeah.
matter. But what I'm saying is like I've had great box from other races, and the time spent with them was great. But it just doesn't compare to black box.
That's a fact.
And I don't know if because the woman is black, so I don't know. But it's just
You know what it was, man? I'm gonna tell you this. When you feel,
That
when
sounds
you
like
feel,
science to me, and I believe it.
Wait, say it again. Say it again.
Vibrate higher because of our melanin.
Oh, that's a fact.
That sounds like
That's why we
chakras.
have curls in our hair, right?
Yo,
Because our skin,
Exactly.
our bodies absorbs vitamin D, and so the vitamin D hits our head, right? And then the energy. No, I'm dead ass. The energy
Giggity.
goes.
You a goofy.
All right. So the energy goes through our head, right? But it's able to go through our be absorbed through our hair because we have coils in our hair.
Yo, take
so
off
it
the
slows
turban so
down
we can see.
It slows it down. I dare put y'all on mute. It slows it down, and then our bodies are able to absorb it.
Am I on mute
And
right
that's
now?
why now you good now. And that's why when other races exposed to the sun, they get a lot of like sunburn,
Take off
they'll
that
die, etc. Yeah, y'all saw the
off that turban.
y'all saw the quick drip change, but yeah, you know what it is.
Yo, a lot of people in this room dispute drip. Like,
I just wanted to make that point. But the reason why I wanted to also make that point was, what if you meet a woman that's outside of your race and
the box is fire.
the best box you ever had?
that's-
You
that's a
gotta,
question.
you
But that
gotta
doesn't
be with
matter
us.
because let me
Not
tell you
real,
something.
You gotta
But
be
that's
with
a
us.
question.
No,
you
no,
gotta
that's
be with
not
us.
what you got. No,
You gotta be with us
what's
because
wrong
you
with
don't
y'all
know. You don't
niggas?
know if you're gonna get anything better.
That's a fact. Yeah, no. You gotta consider that. You gotta consider that.
Yo, niggas is crazy.
Yo, these niggas is
But I can
wild.
confidently say you gotta consider that. But you're
Facts.
never gonna find that. But you gotta consider.
Yeah, you're
that.
gonna be on search for a while.
Like, what's Ice-T's wife's name?
Coco.
Maybe her shit is fire.
It gotta be fire. It gotta be fire.
Maybe her shit is fire.
It gotta be fire.
Yo, I personally feel like people like what they like. Feel me? I'm not expecting everybody to be pro-black or like I'm just on one race, but like nah, fuck out of here.
Alright.
There's plenty of fish in the sea.
All right.
Plenty of
What's that question that you had?
Exactly.
Unknown audience member.
I don't want to be recorded.
Well, you got warrants? Like, what's up?
Well, she said, I got pliers. Yo, the feds is after me. Like,
I just hate how it sound on recording.
word.
Facts.
So
shirt
I just
out.
feel like there's a lot, even with Dr. Umar Johnson and with you, there's a lot of, because you're pro-black, you can't date outside of black. And
Yeah.
I don't think those two are mutually exclusive.
Boom.
Oh,
I
why?
will say that because you said something in the beginning about having this duty to love black women, black men, and I don't feel that we have a duty to each other to love each other. I agree with protecting each other, but I don't think I have a duty to love black men. I think that I desire to love a black man. So
Okay.
to like what you said about your family structure, and that's all I've ever seen in my family.
Yeah.
I've never seen my mom or my aunt, my grandmother, or anybody date outside of black. So, and there are dark-skinned black men in my family. So, like, I've just always been around black people.
Right.
So that's why I don't think we have a duty to. So what he's saying, like, if you're gonna be pro-black and you're gonna do all this stuff for black people, you can't then love somebody else.
Right.
You could.
What's his
Yeah,
name?
no, I cannot.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I can say because I grew up in Rhode Island where me and my sister were the only black children inside the whole entire school.
Oh, man.
So
He's
yeah,
gonna say state.
and no, in the entire
Island?
school. And, yeah, I was in Providence has a more like multicultural background, but I lived in Bristol and I lived in Warren.
Yeah.
And it's very country, rural type of neighborhoods where me and my sister, like I said, were the only black children in the entire school.
You're not a
So
thug.
I grew up around white people.
She was just frying like she was a gangster. You're not a gangster.
Don't play with me.
Rhode Island,
Don't-
my guy.
Don't play with me. Don't play with me.
I'm sorry.
All right, but what
Don't
was
play with me.
You are who you are when you got here.
Like, yo, these is talking like you from upstate, my nigga. Remember?
Wow.
Anyway.
Yo, Q-Town. I'm from Syracuse. 315 in this joint. Facts only. Facts only. We ain't afraid.
But anyway.
We ain't afraid.
Oh my god.
But anyway.
Oh my god. All right. But wait. What was your point?
No, my point is that
Yo, we
I've
ain't
been
tipping cows and
around
cutes.
white men. I've been around, and I have the opportunity to date white men. It's more than just my duty. I feel like my purpose is just to show that black people can be great too.
Right.
I feel like pro-black and interracial dating, like you can't date outside of.
But I feel like you can be pro
No,
black.
you can't be.
Are those two mutually exclusive?
That's
No,
the question.
that's-
That's the question.
Oh, okay.
I love the question.
Yeah. Reiterate the question just in case we didn't
No,
pick
she
it
just
up.
said it,
I know,
like-
but I'm saying just in case the mics didn't pick it up.
Oh yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I
Like
mean?
she's saying, is being pro-black and dating outside of your race like diametrically opposed? Like,
Right.
can you?
I just feel like the agenda is not the same, and that's probably what you're getting at. I just feel like it isn't because, like, I'm trying to set a legacy that okay, black people can be great because white people stay with white people, Asians take care of Asians, all these other races take care of their races. Right. But when it comes to black families, it's not the same. It's like, okay, you can be with a white person, you can be with a Spanish, all this other shit. And I'm just like, nah, but why can everybody else do it, but we can't? And it's looked as, okay, you're not, you know what I'm saying? So, like, that's why I feel like there's a duty because it's not extended in our race. It's not in our culture. It's not. It's just not.
So I think
I'm gonna be the one. I'm gonna like, okay, I'm gonna show you what black legacy is about. Like, and I think that's a lot about back to Jay-Z, like what he's trying to do, him and Beyonce is trying to do is like, I'm gonna make sure my grandchildren is great.
Yeah.
Like, period.
All right.
Wasn't his side joint like, you know what I'm saying?
Listen,
Nah, his side joint was definitely black. She was just light skinned though.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, she wasn't. She was black.
We still we have came up with a whole Beyonce and Jay-Z book just based on the music that they give us.
Oh, it's not
but
true.
We haven't realized that they're the most public couple. I mean, private couple in the industry.
So you think it was all
we
bullshit?
know nothing about
Well,
them.
nothing.
Okay.
We
Literally
speculate.
nothing about
Speculate.
Beyonce and
All right. So the storybook version that we know,
Right.
like, is that chick black?
I think so.
They said Becky with the good hair.
I thought Becky. Yeah, like I thought that was.
Oh, that
That
do
was a
sound like some
publicity
white.
stunt.
I thought that was
thought
too.
it was.
I
Yeah.
thought it was too.
I'm not gonna lie. I did too.
Like Jay don't want no white
You
box.
mean
man.
like the Kaepernick joint?
No.
Don't. So yo, Cap had 11 teams.
We're not gonna.
Yeah,
He
we
going
gotta
back.
go
Yo, Cap had 11
Cap
teams, son.
teams.
He did.
He's
though.
going
He
to get
wants.
the
He
yo,
did.
2 weeks.
Yo,
Z's definitely want Cap to get a job. I hope he gets a job
Yo,
too.
I do too.
But I'm gonna say the same thing that I said in
Nah,
the text.
don't- no,
he not
no.
gonna get it. He not
No,
getting it.
so like I
I do
said,
want him to get a
I'm
job.
gonna get the Cap jersey. Y'all fronting. We all gonna get the Cap jerseys. We gonna take a picture on the podcast. Yeah, I said it.
He did say that. I told you.
It's
I told
going
you
down.
he said that.
We out here. Facts only. Y'all laughing, but y'all gonna do that shit.
So yeah, man. But so
Well, so wait. Were you about to wrap it up?
nah, I was gonna try to try to see as the panel like who's on what side.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So correct me if I'm wrong. You wouldn't seriously you're not
I
gonna
have
rule
no
it out.
problem with it.
Yeah.
My preference.
Yeah,
is
your
to
preference.
date a black woman.
Yeah. And then you're just like, nah.
Straight black.
And then Z's is like, nah, I don't even touch the pork. And then I'm like, I'm on the same side. So I think we split 50.
have no
Oh, you don't
problem.
touch the pork either.
No, I love pork. I got fucking.
You had a good point over here off camera
Oh, what I say?
about how
Oh shit.
your friends made you feel.
Oh, I did say that. Oh, damn.
A lot about what people said.
That's a fact.
On the internet.
That's a fact. Because I really
Yo,
like
don't
Shorty.
listen to this guy. He did not let us influence any part
It wasn't
of
just
that.
y'all.
Yo, did we have any impact on that?
Yeah.
We do.
I didn't want.
I
I was like, yo, she can't meet Z's.
Yeah,
Z's
like
gonna
you
be
said
like,
about me,
who
though.
are you? Where are you from? What do you do? What is it?
Z's wouldn't
No,
have
Z's
said
asked a lot
that.
of
Nah, he would have.
He wouldn't have said that.
He
He
pressed my simply platonic friends.
He would have been like, yo, you voted for Trump? I know you would have asked that. I know
Right.
you
Remember Black Shorty? Black Shorty that was coming
I
around?
just said hello.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm so mad you brought a Trump supporter to my crib.
She was not a Trump supporter.
Yo,
was a
Shorty
Trump
was definitely a
supporter.
Trump supporter.
Jesus
Let me
Christ.
listen, man.
You brought a Trump supporter
That
to
shit
my
was
crib.
crazy, bro.
That shit had me tight.
She's not a
and
Trump
you
supporter.
co-signed her shit.
Nah.
Yo, Tully
She
could
had
just
the
be
wagon
playing
though.
games.
She had the
Yeah,
wagon.
wagon.
Yo, she had the wagon.
And that's what
though.
I'm saying.
I never saw the wagon.
Yo,
You
why
saw the
do you
wagon.
keep
We
saying
agreed.
that,
We
though?
pounded it out.
You asked me
We
that
was like,
much.
yo.
You asked me
Yes.
that much.
Yes.
You're bugging the fuck out.
I mean, it means a good amount.
You're
It
bugging
means
the
a good
fuck
amount.
out.
It means enough
Just
for if
saying.
he wants to fuck with her. That's cool.
Yeah.
Nigga,
No, but I
pussy
like
is
skinny
pussy.
joints. I like skinny joints, but I'm
Pussy is
saying like
pussy.
it don't honestly in the grand scheme of things, it don't matter to be
Pussy is
real.
pussy.
So you, wait, so I've heard,
Pussy is pussy.
I've heard some people say that there's no such thing as good or
the
bad
who?
pussy.
Let me tell you something. Pussy is pussy. Pussy
Love
is what
her?
you make it.
Well, you the feds.
So
So I
there's no
can't,
such
I
thing
can't
as
answer
bad
that on
pussy.
There's
camera.
no such thing as bad pussy.
I don't agree with that.
You bugging
At all. I
what?
don't agree with that at all.
It's no such thing. There's vaginas that don't get wet. That's bad.
What are you doing?
Like that.
What vagina you dealing with ain't getting wet?
I mean,
No, not now. I'm just saying
about
like.
it because, like I said, there's a lot of responsibility due to the man that's supposed to get the pussy wet. Like,
might not be turned on by
she
you.
must exactly.
No,
no, but you
no.
definitely have joints who aren't
I got no problems now. All I'm saying is like I remember being like a kid and it was crazy. Like, whoa, what the fuck? Yeah, maybe she wasn't, but then I just think it's all. It comes down to like.
You made it very clear that this is when I was a kid.
Right, and then in college too. In college too. I'm good
now. I don't have this problem.
Moving on up. No. In college too though. In college too. It was a fire. What was she? Mexican, Venezuelan, whatever, something like that.
Yeah.
Fire joint. It just didn't agree with me. I was like, yo, I can't agree with it. Like,
They said dry.
you know what I mean? Like,
What's the difference between good box and bad box?
That's all they're saying.
it depends on. It
All
depends.
men just say dry versus wet.
No.
Yes,
That's
exactly.
not.
It's
That's
more
not,
than that, though.
No,
Exactly.
I can tell you. I can tell you. Now we going into
It's way more
something
than
else,
that.
but that's fine. I can tell you. It depends on how we connect when we have intercourse.
I could say it's good. It's between. There's a difference between good dick and bad dick.
Right. It depends on how we connect when we when we have.
There's a big
What
difference.
makes it good dick and what makes it bad dick?
A dick that listens, okay? A dick that listens.
Sound like?
He speaks. He talks back, okay? He talks back. It sounds like macaroni and cheese.
Yo,
when
this
it's
topic
in it,
went
okay?
way left.
Yeah, word. You say, yo, it sounds like mac
from
and
Cat
cheese
to the Box.
when you
Yeah,
stir
from
mac and cheese.
That
When you stir,
started it.
but yo,
No.
Who started that? Me?
I guess on that note, I think on that note we might have to call it.
No, I have one more question.
Oh, you did? My bad. Oh
So-
shit. All right,
So my
go ahead.
question is,
We still got time on the clock, so we got like 20.
so my and I asked y'all this off camera too. So like, is your preference of a woman are you her preference?
Oh yeah, that was tough.
Yes, that was.
I would say
question.
yes.
For y'all.
I would say yes.
Okay.
Because the chicks that I like I'll like a slim joint, like a skinny joint, right? And skinny joints fuck with me.
Okay.
I think it's because like I'm trying to get a little bulkier, so like they like that.
Oh.
Then I like joints like with wagons, and they fuck with me.
So relating this back to interracial dating.
But I can't be like, yo, I like a Taiwanese joint. I don't think all Taiwanese joints fuck with me. You know what I mean?
Do you think that,
even though shouts out to my old Taiwanese joint, she was fire.
Do you think that dudes who like
she was alright.
Women outside of their race
Was the box fired up?
The slurps was alright.
Wait, answer the question.
Okay, but that's
another thing too.
When you say the slurps is fire, that's a whole different.
Yeah, the slurps. Yeah, all right, my bad.
It's
I'm not
a
gonna take us down a
whole
rabbit hole.
different
My fault. Go ahead, go ahead.
It's a whole different caliber. We're
Yeah,
talking
my bad,
about
my bad.
head,
Wait,
coochie, like it's two different.
My bad.
things.
Go ahead. My bad.
Good slurps.
Yeah.
Okay, but we're talking about two different.
Yeah,
things.
no.
We're
Let's
talking
not go down the rabbit hole. Let's not go down the
body, and
rabbit hole.
We're talking about mouth. You could do two different things with it.
Right.
Yeah, but
Excuse
we
me.
respecting the white mouth too.
No.
Okay, we do. I'm not saying that, but I'm just
We
saying
respected
that.
the white
Yo,
mouth.
we equal opportunity.
Get me out of here.
Yo, I can speak for my friends.
I'm done.
Y'all love slurps too, right?
All day.
Alright,
Yeah.
cool.
In the building for
done.
that. In the building for that.
I'm done. I'm not gonna play with y'all.
Word.
I'm not gonna play with y'all. I'm not gonna play with y'all.
I want it. I got it. And then when we get the bad slurps, we be like, yo, that ass. I be like, what are you doing? Please leave me alone now. You bad, yo. You bad, yo.
I just wanna say,
You got a
when
mouth
bitches
like
act
everybody
this,
else.
I need that on my
we
phone.
act like this towards niggas.
Yeah.
We the bad guys. The bad guys.
Yo, we got
bad
we got
guys.
3 good solid episodes back to back. Did you ask your question?
I'm done. I'm tired of y'all.
Oh, you can breathe.
I'm tired of y'all.
You can breathe.
So
Thank
check
you
this
for
out.
coming.
Can we wrap up like this, man? Like just to try
Yeah.
to like bring all of these things together.
Right.
I do want to put my opinion down one time before.
One
we wrap
time,
up.
let me hear Aziz.
Let's hear it.
No, Isaiah. Isaiah.
So I do feel like sex is rated on like this huge scale, right? Like everybody has different things, but I also truly believe like the more you like this woman, in a lot of cases, the better the sex is with that woman.
Yes.
And so like, I think that's what comes with.
Talk that shit that you was telling me the other day.
That was a good,
I think that's
he was
what
getting
comes.
passionate about it. Like he started crying and shit.
He did.
You was like you about to choke up.
Emotional. It was
Isaiah got
emotional.
some
It
good
was emotional.
coochie.
All right, yo, shouts out to. I'm not gonna say her name. I'm not gonna say her name. I'm not gonna say her name. I'm not gonna say her name.
Yo, can you play when a man loves a woman over there?
Yo, so none of that happened. Right? So check this out. Like, I just feel like the more you like a woman, like the more you are intense with her, the more you are interested in her, like the better the sex is. Like you start to learn what turns her on. So in the beginning, it might have been that
weird,
awkward,
First
whatever.
way, yeah,
but by the time that you've spent time, by the time you've rubbed backs. By the time you've rubbed backs and kissed foreheads or whatever the heck you do or don't do, like
Zach is into
it improves. So I think those are different things.
Together on a project.
Yeah.
I heard you.
Nah, y'all didn't hear shit. That's fine. Y'all talked over my segment.
Nobody gave a fuck. Nobody gave a fuck. But yo,
Wait.
Box is fire.
Hold on. Now
the stars was crazy.
Wait, Z's. Now we can't say it again.
Nah, man. We done. We done.
Say it again.
Nah, I don't want to talk about it. I'm finished.
So like, if you have feelings for a woman, and you are intimate with her, what happens?
Nah,
bro?
yo, the sex is popping. The sex is popping. Period. Period. This shit is regular because you ain't like her that much.
Oh, it's her shit they want
because you ain't like her. And she ain't like you.
She like you.
She wasn't interested.
That's not true. My shit fire.
The box was fire. She gonna be like, yo, that nigga dick was weak as fuck.
Probably.
I heard
Yo, you see how? And she talked about you. Hit the group the next day like, yo.
this nigga's.
I don't know.
No, we not fucking with
chat is
this.
looking shaky.
Possibly. That's a fact.
Trash.
Yeah, yo, you can't shoot 100% from the field. I'm not gonna be like, yo, I'm out here giving 100% to everybody.
No,
Nah.
but that's whack. Because if I'm
But a
gonna
chick's
give you
group chat-
100 grade pussy, my nigga, you better be giving me 100 grade dick. Fuck is you talking about?
A chick's group chat
Damn,
is a
that was
referral
real
program.
aggressive. My
no,
bad.
because that shit is whack.
Nigga,
That
if
shit
you
is
gonna
corny.
give me 100%, I want
Nigga,
that. All right, I'm sorry. My bad.
That was a little aggressive.
No,
My bad.
No, because at the end of the day, when you having sex, you're performing.
That's a
at
fact.
the end of the day, thank you, baby.
You also swapping souls and shit.
She on some gangster shit right now. We gotta see the dude.
Yeah. She started sweating. She's like, big Henny for the drink.
Big
Where we
dope.
go?
Big
Nigga.
Draco, feel me? No, I'm serious.
Whoa, what the
Rhode
fuck?
Island, stand the fuck up. You heard?
I hate both of y'all.
Everybody was like,
Seriously, honestly, but like,
Well,
honest,
I can't believe you from Rhode Island. You from Rhode Island for real?
my people's is Cape Verdean, so
yeah.
Oh, alright.
But yeah, so yo, on that note though, honestly, I want to first off, we got to thank you for joining
Word.
us. Thank you guys
Do the-
for coming.
do the
That
clap
was
shit.
also. Oh, which one y'all want? Y'all want the
clap
y'all
shit.
want the applause or y'all want the or do you want the kids? Yeah, I like the kids. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, I turned it down.
yeah.
That's my favorite one, yo. That's my favorite one. But no,
either.
the
They looking
kids
at you
is
like,
they like nigga just really crap for us.
wrap this shit up. Yeah.
But yeah, but nah, thank y'all
Thanks
for coming.
for real, for real.
Word.
We just met all of them.
Yo, big shout out to Q's-Town,
You
Word.
heard?
Right.
upstate New York.
Sorry for cutting. Sorry
I'm
for
not gonna
cutting
lie,
you
you
off,
didn't
Z's.
defend your city like I thought you was going
Like,
to.
yo,
Right.
I mean, we
Cause
decided
you
to defend.
clapped. You clapped at him. You ain't defend your city.
I mean, like, because I feel
Neither
like
did you.
when you're from, we definitely 3 on 5.
Oh,
Yo,
yeah, you did.
I will
you
say
did.
this:
I did.
when you're
I heard
from
the 3 over.
an elite city compared to Rhode Island, there's nothing to say.
Damn, that was
Damn.
You
specific.
let that live
That
and
was real
die.
specific.
You let that live and die
He
right
didn't-
there.
he didn't
My
even
city
like you.
is comparable to your state. Oh,
At the end of the day, do you want to fight?
man.
Because I like to fight.
yo, so
Why you got beef for us?
I don't got no beef.
We ain't got no time to talk about that right now. Yo, so honestly, if you're watching this on YouTube, we want to thank y'all for watching it. Please like, share, subscribe. We're gonna put all of our information in the bio.
feel me?
We're also
Support.
gonna put it in the podcast directories bio. You know where we are. Apple, Google Podcasts,
Find us
Breaker,
everywhere.
yeah, Anchor, everything. Breaker, Anchor, some other stuff, a bunch of different places.
iHeartRadio.
But we want to say that we appreciate everybody for rocking with us. And on that note, my name is Tully. I'm 1/3 of the pod with no name, 3/3 all man. I tried it. Did it work?
Yeah, nah.
Yo, Z's, it's your turn.
It's your turn.
What you gonna say?
They call me Z's 2/3.
Hey, okay.
Okay, 2 times.
3/3.
Holla at me. Thank
you, Julia, for rocking with us.
Word.
We
Thank you,
really
Julia.
appreciate that. And on that note, we are out.